Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Britballin. I'm your host, Matt McGugan, and I'm joined by my lovely angel of the north, Adam Wilkin. How are we doing today?
Shite. Absolutely shite.
Well, tell us all about it.
My phone broke. Went into work. Phone was in the car. Came back to the car. Clearly too hot for the phone. Boom. Blew up. Had to take it to the shop. Getting fixed. So now I'm looking like a drug dealer with a little backup phone.
Throwing your little backup. Throwing your backup.
Oh, shout out to Phone Cube for hooking us up with a backup there. Thank you very much. Shout out to them guys. But apart from that, mate, pretty good. How's you, anyways? My Manchester beat.
Buzzing as always, mate. Buzzing as always. Busy, buzzing. Yeah, nice. The weather's been nice recently, hasn't it? Do you still get good weather up that far north, or is it just still snowy?
I don't know if you can see. Look at the tan line where my watch has been.
Yeah, I've got one of them. Yeah. Look at my girl. My partner told me to put some sun cream on my nose, some moisturiser on my nose before the show. She said you look like a scruff.
It's already been done for me, mate.
Oh, already there, mate. Already there. So yeah, sorry for everyone for being a bit late on tonight. Thanks everyone for joining us. We was just it was my fault. I had an unsurprised swimming lesson that came out of the blue, so I had to take my little boy to that. So
yeah, fortunately, you got your 100-meter badge yet?
He got his shark wristband.
Oh,
I think.
Was it for Evan? I thought it was for you, mate.
No, it was for Evan, so we could. So basically, we can take him to the gym and just chuck him in the pool on his own. In theory, that's the plan. So yeah, it's been nice. So tonight we're going to go through league alignments where we've been through them previously, and because it's a bit of a rare one. We get to go through which we think's the strongest, which thinks the worst. So I'm going to try and share. I don't know if I can share multiple screens at once. This is going to be difficult for me. I think I'm going to see what I could. What?
You can. I'm sure you can.
Right. Okay. Let's give this a go.
Top dollar for this software. Bloody better that one.
I know. Yeah. So if I see a window.
Oh look, he's told himself he's getting serious.
I know. Yeah.
Getting serious. If I open a window. Will that work?
What's it going to share? Oh, that's fine.
Oh.
It's only when I go back to it, it looks like this. Oh. So that's not going to work, is it, for us?
Oh,
that looks beautiful. Fine. However,
there we go.
It just means I can never look at the main screen.
That's fine.
I can never see it. Actually, let me see. I've got a plan. I've got a new plan. It's fine.
We've tested this, boys and girls. We've tested it. This is how it's going to look.
Yeah, we did say life was busy. Oh no, I don't want to share a video. Guys, don't worry. Stay with us. We will rank these leagues. I promise you. Adam, come on, give us some fluff. Sing a song for me, please.
Sing a song. I can't sing a song. But what I will say is shout out to... Who was the last guest that we had on here, by the way? I'm thinking.
I can't remember. Oh yeah, the tackling guy, Richie Gray.
Oh, we had Richie Gray. That was a class episode, by the way. I was skiving. But I watched the back. It was class.
Right. So if I go like this, does it change screen on the main screen?
Yes, we can see that.
Sound perfect. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through. And this is a brief for you, Adam, as well. We're going to go through each individual league alignment. So we're going to start with the Baffinal Thames Valley, because it's all a bit different, and we're going to rank them in 3 different categories. You can also comment below, and we will kind of give like a 30-second time at the end to get any comments in, because you are usually a little bit behind us. And what we'll do is we'll take that one, and then we'll pop it directly in the league. So we've got 3 categories, which is class, which means it's a good league. It's going to be competitive. It was worthwhile doing. Stinking, which is like it really stinks, so I'm gonna move that down actually. And then meh is just like kind of middle of the road. Meh, do the job. It'll be football, but that's all it is. I'm gonna change the colours.
I love how you're changing the colours. Oh, I like this bit of software.
There you go. Tier maker, stolen from our friends at Gridiron Hub. Yeah, I've seen them using it. So cheers.
Doesn't make it. They won't be watching anyways. They blocked us, so it doesn't.
So let's go first. So the first one we've got is the Baffinal Thames Valley. So you've got Wembley Stallions, London Blitz B, Oxford Saints, London Hornets, Hertford Shooters. You can go first. We're going to struggle down south, aren't we? We can just.
I'll rate that. I'll rate that division, mate. I think that's quite decent.
Yeah, I think it seems pretty competitive, doesn't it? It seems like a bit of a Div 2 division. It's not a very heavily.
I think that's like a solid Div 1 division, mate.
Is it?
I would say so.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
like,
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah.
Like Stallions, Blitz B, they Div 1 really on the Oxford Saints. They've always got a cracking team.
Yeah.
Hornets, I'm not too sure about. If I'm honest, I don't know much about them, but the Cheetahs, they're a quality outfit all the way through. So
I'd be interested to see,
rate that.
like with these kind of ones, who wins these kind of like mix it up divisions. So drop in the comments who you think will win that division. Have you got? Because it's the South, I can't flex any knowledge at all. Who I think will win that division. I'm assuming it'll Wembley because we had Wembley. I've got that's going to be my pick for there. Wembley Stallions. Have you got anyone really who jumps out to you?
I'm not sure, man. Like I'm really when Wembley could go and do it, just where they're at. Blitz B, depending on what Blitz players have got in there, could do it. Oxford Saints, if they've got a stacked roster like they have when they went to the finals a few years ago, like it's a close one for me. Like I'll rate that division though.
Yeah, so where you got it? I've got it as meh because it's got no real like super teams in there from the south, but it's good enough.
I'm not. See, for me, are you rating it on like? Is it like a top of the notch competitive division, or are you putting it on? Like,
good point. Good point. So we can set that criteria. So do you want it to be based on? So in my thinking, if they compiled a team, it'd be a bit meh. Do you know what I mean? If it took all the best players, it wouldn't be pushing it. However,
so you're doing it as like a division whole against like another division, or the standard?
Because the standard of the division for me is a bit meh. It's not, it's not got top level ones. But shall we do it on your basis whether we think it'll be competitive?
Yeah, that's what I think you've got to do it on, haven't you? I think that's what BAFA has tried to do it on, in a sense of keeping it local but making it competitive at the same time, and I think that's a top effort.
Yeah, right. I'll take your one. So there you go. BAFA, Thames Valley, Wembley Stallions, Blitz B. Welcome. You are considered a class division. Welcome. Well done. Congratulations.
I like it anyways. Well done.
Well done, you guys. Right, on to the next one. No, there'll be no way of me getting this off.
It's going to be funny. So,
here we go. So, the Bathnal London division. Very interesting division. Warriors, Blitz, Olympians, Kent Exiles. So, pretty much the Prem South without Bristol, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Solent as well, maybe? Did Solent get promoted?
Yeah, it was. I think it was one of those. Yeah, Solent was one like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got. If you're doing it on the basis that you were talking about before, about how many players are good, like,
oh yeah,
it's unreal, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think the problem. 14.
I think the problem. Oh, the cat's here. I think the main problem for me on this one is just only like 4 teams. Is it 4 teams? Yeah, I can count 4 teams. Like that's pretty rough on them. Like, yeah, Warriors play Blitz, beat Blitz probably. Dare I say? Warriors beat London. Warriors beat Kent. Blitz beat the other 2.
You know what it is, right? We know how often players jump from one team to the other down there, right?
That's true.
Like in this season now, them playing each other on such times, as you would say. Mm-hmm. What's going to happen next year with players from that division? If like Blitz go and turn Warriors over, right? Just say it happens. How many Warriors players are going to jump ship? Or if Blitz are battering Olympians, or Warriors are battering Olympians, or Olympians beat one of them too, how many players are jumping ship?
I mean, I don't know if it happens as much between like the Warriors and Blitz. I'm not sure on that one. I think you're either a Warrior or you're a Blitz guy. I think it comes from whichever one of those two are doing well tends to recruit from your other 2 teams there, your London Blitz B, and some of the other ones who are in that region. I think that's where it comes from. I'm pretty sure people can tell me otherwise, but pretty sure you're a Warrior or a Blitz. I think that rivalry is pretty stern.
I rate Kent though as well, man. Like I really rate Kent.
Yeah, great setup. Really good setup. It's an interesting one, this, because on the surface it stinks because they're playing 3 games. Well, they're going to be playing 6 games. It's all within that. I mean, it's good geographical, and it's pretty much like a Prem South, but it's rough in it. Only playing 3 teams, 6-game season.
They're all in pissing distance of each other. They're on, you know what I mean? Like they're right next to each other. Like ideal. I mean, I'd put that in a meh division if I'm honest. Like it's going to be competitive in a sense.
Yeah.
Like it is, but it's not.
Room for improvement. Could do better.
For me, I just want another team in there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see another team in there.
I mean, it's funny because if you look back to that other division, like 1, 2, 3, there's only 5 in there because Wembley are a Div 1 team and arguably could go in that division. But then you're leaving that as a 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I think Wembley are the only ones who I think could make that potential move up onto that. What was the chap called we had on who did the league, who actually did the alignments? Warren Smart.
The
Wembley Stallions, yeah. I think he might have fell kindly on his team there. I think he could have easily put that in that London division. But it'll be interesting as we go through the divisions to see if there's anyone else who jumps out who could have swapped between those 2 divisions.
We've had someone come in saying, I'm so confused on the criteria here. So basically, what I'm basing these off here from myself is just, is it a fully competitive division?
Yeah.
Without Mike fucking kitchen breaking in the background there. Is it a fully competitive division? Are they getting enough games? Are they getting value for money in a sense? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's paying the same amount of money. They've only got 4 teams in the division. I'd like to see a bit more. But I mean, don't get us wrong. If you think we're wrong on what we're saying, drop the comment in. I mean, I didn't even pull your comment up there. I do apologise. So feel free to let us know.
Great point.
Oh, we're there. Hey, Lauren, get off me comments. Get off me comments.
Hi, Lauren. Welcome
yeah, criteria should be who wears the best. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, who has
we can do a kit one next week if we might start doing a couple more of these ranking things. People like to give their opinion on it, don't they? So for me, it's difficult because the criteria we've just discussed that the criteria could be 1 or 2 things. If they compiled a team, who would be the best team? Which division would have the best team, got the best players in it. So obviously that division has a really high standard of players in it, but there's only 4 of them. You can kind of already call the results. I think, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of learning to be done in a developmental season. I would like to have seen a team from Div 1 go in there just to show potential, just to give the development to some of those teams around them. I think, and that's why it's a meh. No doubt, some of the best talented, most.
I think if the divisions had to play against each other, that would win.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They would win.
Yeah. For
me though, I think 4 teams just drops it down from anything higher than man. You know what I mean? It can't be class if it's 4 teams.
Yeah, and that's the caveat that loses it for that. Whereas the other one we liked it was competitive. It had the right amount of games. We think it was value for money, a decent location for the games, and we should see what happens in that division. So we couldn't call it winner. Whereas that one, I think we're pretty clearly the winners on that one for me. I'm sure a lot of Blitz guys were telling us otherwise. But your results speak for themselves, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We already get so much hate off people down south. And
sorry, no one from down south is watching. It's fine. It's firmly confirmed. Everyone is north of Nottingham on this show.
Yeah, comment where you're from. Drop a comment. Let us know where you're from.
Right, okay, so that's 2 down. Let's go to the Baffa South East. So we had a 6 team. This is where I'm starting to think, when you've got a team with 4 previously, you've got Essex Spartans, East Essex Sabres, Hastings Conquerors, East Kent Mavericks, South East Squadrons, Sussex Thunderbolts. Another interesting division. We're very heavy down south, so we should get our feelers throughout the show. Learning about the South as always. What's your thoughts on this one?
Is Birmingham north of Nottingham?
One of us. You can be with us for now.
Yeah, we'll let you join, man.
I tell you what, the criteria for North: can you go into a chippy or a gravy? If you can do that, welcome to the North.
Yeah,
yeah. And you also have to enjoy it.
You know what it is, right? You say that, but I say, can you go into a Chinese restaurant and order gravy? Because up here we get gravy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Chinese chippy. Yeah. A Chinese chippy can also just be a local chipper. Let's be honest. That might be a North thing.
I don't get that. That's a Manchester thing. Manchester. I don't get. We don't have that.
People are joined in.
I don't care. Right?
we did have a 3-hour conversation one night about the different foods between Manchester and North East.
And all there was in the background was Mike's missus and my missus just saying, "What? Really?"
Birmingham is south then. Yeah, I'm happy to lose Birmingham. I'm very sorry to see you go, but
I think anything south of Durham's the south, if I'm honest. Carry on. I'm back to this division, anyways.
I'm really interested to go to a chippy in Birmingham. I'll be honest.
We have battered chips, and that's nothing. At least you call it battered. You know what I mean? Right. Scraps are here. So I'm like, oh my god, stop calling it scraps.
Is that what? Scraps. All right. I assumed a battered chip was a chip.
Do you know what it is? We are here, right? We are literally here to talk about British American football, and the most comments we've had so far is about a friggin' chippy.
Well,
do you know what I mean?
They're not exactly watching like the X's and O's where they're all athletes, are they? They're watching me and thee for a reason. They like them. They like the grub, and they like the northern banter. What can we say? Right. So back to the south. These have definitely got not a stitch of gravy inside here, not a job, not even a lashing. But it's sparse on Sunday roast down here where these are.
In fact, going to a Sunday roast, do you put Yorkshires on a Sunday roast?
Every time. My mum didn't put one on. My mum didn't put it on Christmas once. Didn't put them on. Honestly,
no, that's not Christmas dinner.
Oh no, I was literally googling how to divorce your mother.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. If I went to Christmas dinner and there's no Yorkshires on there, I'll be raging. It's like mint sauce. If they didn't bring his mint sauce out, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, pie muffins, absolute vintage. There's nothing better than a pie muffin. That's disgusting. If you've never had a pie muffin, you've not lived. Get to the chippy now. Get yourself a pie. Get yourself a balm. Fancy a bit of ketchup. Meat and potatoes, my recommendation. Slap it in the balm. Squash it down. Pop it in your gob.
Oh, I'll try that. I would.
Lime and chat.
Right, can we get back to this division anyway? Right, these teams I've never heard of.
No, I've not. So for that reason and that reason only, I think we can't stink.
No, let's talk about it first. We need to give it some credit. Put it back on the screen. Let's have a look.
All right, cool.
Right, so Essex Spartans, decent team. Decent team. East Essex Sabres, I don't know much about them. Not gonna lie.
Hastings Conquerors stink, don't they?
Yeah.
I've seen memes about them.
But let's be honest, they're no. I want to see what they do this year. I'm not going to lie, because normally they're in a pretty tough division for where they're at. Do you know what I mean? They get dealt a short hand there. Yeah. So we'll see what they're like this year. East Kent Mavericks. Why aren't they in the division with?
What you mean with the other Kent team?
Yeah.
They don't. Maybe East Kent is different from Kent.
I've not got a clue, mate.
Next week, can we rank teams in terms of yes, absolutely. Yeah. And in fact,
Gateshead's gonna win. Gateshead's gonna win.
No. Listen, I'll take you to Burnley. I'll take you to Burnley in Manchester.
Glasgow will win, mate.
Glasgow, no, honestly.
Both the will. Batter Morseball and a pizza crunch, mate. Have you had a pizza crunch?
They've not cleaned a fryer in Glasgow for about 16 years.
Had a pizza crunch?
No, I don't want it. It's not of interest to me.
Pizza, honestly, at the chip shop next to me, you can obviously get battered Morseball.
Right, I've started the diet today. Don't start this. I'm getting chip.
Right, here's one for you all. Right, this has got nothing to do with football, but try a battered jam sandwich. Honestly, it is next level. I'm telling you. Battered jam sandwich is like a hot donut. Try it.
Wicked.
Right.
Wicked.
East Kent Mavericks. Fuck knows. Southeast Squadron.
I think they're a development team. Squad. So I've not heard of them. And Thunderbolt. So
I'm
great
sure-
comment there. Thunderbolt's even interesting about coming out of the Thunder. They will chop and change personnel.
But they can't change personnel. Once you're in one team, you can't just chop and change into the other team, surely.
Yeah, so I'm assuming it's the Thunderbolt. So is it Sussex second team that? Best
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I like that though. That's shout.
Yeah.
But Squadron, I'm sure they've got like a few junior. Mate, will you punch that cat or something? Like, obviously not on camera, so people don't like kick off with her. But Jesus, get it, Mike, kill it. Move it. Oh, that is an ugly cat, man. That is the ugliest cat I've ever seen. Is it bald? Has it got fur? Put your mic on. I can't even hear you. He's gone. He's eating the cat. He's going to batter the cat. Oh, dear God. He's going to batter the cat. Southeast Squadron. Did you batter that cat there, bud?
I just jumped into the missus.
I'm sure Southeast Squadron are they the ones that have got like a few little junior teams and stuff that are feeding into them now?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Adam Brown. Squadron are what was
Phoenix? Right, yes. See, I was right then. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, I like that. So they could play in that other division as well, then, really, couldn't they?
Yeah, deep fried cat. Brilliant.
Mike is looking like a Bond villain from Wish.com. Well, if you want to look like a Bond villain from Wish.com, you can buy Britballin merch at ePaySports.com.
First one to order gets it.
You know what it is, right? I think that's an alright division. I'd put it as a meh. I don't know why they've got so many teams and there's other teams not in it.
Yeah, we'll go meh.
But
we'll go meh. See, I can't disagree with you. I don't know enough about it. Now I've got to almost battle myself. So I've got to get up close and personal with everyone.
He's blind. It's going to be one of them massive
Get in there. Get down there. Get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there, my son.
Right,
East Anglia.
Some of the names are shite, aren't
they? Ipswich Cardinals was a former Premier.
They're not bad, them.
Just I think our class. I think maybe like.
Okay, this is why we don't let you go on comments, because you forget to take comments off the screen. Like, leave me comment. Right, Ipswich Cardinals, decent side, I think. Like, decent Dave Warnish side.
6 out of 10 would block.
Cambridge Cats, I think that's a good little matchup. Colchester Gladiators, can't stand the Gladiators. They seem to beat us whenever we play them in playoffs and that. Yeah. So they're a good side. Norwich are like an up and coming team, mate. Like, they used to be like a big team back in the day and stuff, and like they're flying now. Like, I like the way that they do their pitch as well. I'm sure they won an award for their pitch and things this year.
Yeah.
So shout out them. I do not like the McDonald's logo thing that they've got, but apart from that, it's good.
Who's the Eagles?
They had Nelly there, didn't they? They had Nelly there at one point.
Yeah.
So they must be shite if Nelly left them. You know what I mean? Nelly's just said like, yeah, fuck this, and left. You know what I mean? Like, he just Nelly sprinted from there. I hope Nelly comments now, by the way. Nelly, tell us why you left them. Tell us why. No.
It still goes on the show.
Oh, Lauren, honestly, right? Get off me comments, Mike. I'm driving the man just now. Right. I hate you. You're pressing me comments. Right, Lauren, waiting for the Northeast Division with no Northeast teams in it. Honestly, just it boils my piss. Right, but we'll go about names and things after. I think division-wise, I think that's decent. I think that's competitive. Who's your pick for that though to win?
I like.
I know you can't really win it, can you? Like, or can you?
No. I'm gonna go on that one, Norwich Devils. I could have put a foot in it and just looked like a massive idiot, but
I think that's a good shout, me. But I was gonna either go Devils or Gladiators. I think I might go Glads.
There you go. Norwich.
Don't know why.
For me, it's still a meh.
It is a meh.
No, it's a meh. I think this might be a recurring theme throughout this. East Anglia. East Anglia, where are you? Get in there. It's just a nah.
Get in the hole.
Get in the hole. It's all in the hips. Right, East Anglia. Baffinal, Scotland, A. I love this division.
Great division. Great division.
Love this.
Unreal. Edinburgh Wolves, Prem team. East Kilbride Pirates, as far as I'm concerned, should be a Prem team as well.
Yeah.
Aberdeen Roughnecks.
Can turn anyone over on the day.
They should have their own division, mate. They're in a different country then, mate.
They absolutely should.
7 hours from us to get to them. Ridiculous.
Yeah, rough that.
Yeah, Roughnecks. That's Rico's Roughnecks.
Glasgow Tigers, indifferent, aren't they? Indifferent, can be good, can be bad.
What have you done to your helmets? Oh, mate, they've like reversed the colour scheme of the helmets. It's like orange. Oh, mate, it's like Bengals.
Mate, you've caught for some grief on your current logo.
What do you mean my current logo?
That junior one, what you've knocked out.
Who's give us grief over it? I haven't seen anything.
I've heard rumours. Rumours I've heard about people questioning that logo.
Who's questioning the logo?
Did you do it on the scrapbook? Did you? Come on. You can tell us all. This is a safe space.
Sean made that logo.
Sean's our guy. Sean, no, it's class that Sean.
He's dropping his off when he realised our photo guy. This logo.
Nothing's wrong with your logo. Don't get defensive.
I'm giving a shit. I want to know what's the matter. My logo's unreal. Wait until EP mate goes out, show us the logo. Oh fuck. I would, but I can't at the minute. Can you find a picture of the logo?
Yeah.
Stay with us till the end to tune in to Gateshead Academy's new logo. Or is he going to find one now?
I'm trying to do Glasgow Tigers first.
Right, get the helmet of Glasgow Tigers first. But Inverclyde Goliaths, they just won Division 2, moved up into Division 1. I think, mate, they're good at running the ball. Very good at running the ball. Or at least they were 2 years ago when we were allowed to play.
Don't worry about the Glasgow Tigers helmet. Just Google, if you're worried about what it looks like, just Google Cincinnati Bengals helmet and you should find it. Absolutely no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, but I think that's a great division. I think that's the best division so far.
Yeah, I agree. Right.
And that's not only for the fact of that all the teams and things like that in there, and I think it's quite evenly matched in the travel and the number of games and everything. But how nice is it just for Scotland just to stay in Scotland? You know what I mean? It's great. What's wrong with that logo?
There's the new Gateshead logo.
Tell me what's wrong with that logo.
Shows the logo. Kieran, pop your comments in the below.
How do you think of that logo? That's unreal.
You can put it into anyone watching now can put that into a category of class, meh, or stinking.
All right, compared to the Titans.
No.
Mate, I'll read that logo. I don't know what your issue is.
Oh, we've had a comment from Britballin.
Okay.
Oh, a sick face.
Oh, who's he play for?
Lancashire Wolverines.
Oh, then he can get fucked.
Pemberton from Tamworth. I'm not disagreeing with David. He's a monster.
Nah, he can fuck off as well.
You can't just out people because they don't like your logo. There you go, Adam Cowler. He likes
class.
it.
Class. Adam, you're a legend. You're welcome there on the show anytime you want, mate. Everyone else, you can piss off.
Noticing if you're over the age of 30, you like this logo. That's the theory so far.
Yeah, class.
Adam Mannion. He likes it 100% fire.
Welcome to the Britballin brand. Love it. Kieran Park, legend.
He literally does not count. Right. Back to this. Edinburgh Wolves.
Get off my comments.
No, it's too good. It's too
How's
good.
That clip art? He made that. Who's he?
Thomas, great comment. We love it. I hope it's just banter from Thomas. Right, back to this before Adam loses off his rocker. Scotland Day. There's only one place for this. We love Scotland. This is class. Yeah,
anything to keep Scotland in there. I think you'll find, John, it is like a Roman senator helmet, mate, but we didn't put the plume on the top of the stars around the outside to keep it more in line for like t-shirt designs and things because we're thinking make money for the club rather than, you know.
In this week episode of Adam Defends Gateshead.
I don't give a shit.
I can't remember what I said, but thank you. Thank
Class.
you very much.
We're putting Scotland in the class division.
Yeah,
because
Scotland's going to be class up.
Anything that just lets Scotland stay in Scotland is brilliant.
Yeah, and I also like with this one as well. I think for the first time, I think they get a true test of who's the king of Scotland.
Yes.
Yes. And just stay up there and battle it out, lads. Like, we're happy. Don't worry about it.
Shouldn't they just even next year? That should be the division.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I've heard a couple of people, and this does widen the.
Kevin Randall, I'm sorry, mate, you're wrong. No, shut up.
Well, I think potentially this kind of league structure. I know they want to go back to Prem North South. I don't know if there could there be something where you could go 4 divisions, so like a Midlands and South, and then Scotland and North, and I don't know, maybe not because either Scotland's good enough and they deserve to then.
I just think the Scottish teams. I just think the Scottish teams are good enough to have their own division, and they all compete well against each other.
Yeah, they are, but then.
I don't want to travel to Scotland.
Yeah, that's true. Nobody wants to travel to Scotland. We love yous, and I'm not bothered. I'll say it here. Scottish refs, not a fan.
I mean, how many of us were praying that they'd vote for independence, and then they go and fuck that up as well? Do you know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ.
Adam's views are his own and do not represent that of the show.
I'm winding this up. I'm just waiting for the lights coming in now. I can't help it. It's all starting, so I'm just kicking off now.
Right.
We know it was class, though.
Baffinal, North Adrian. Is that you on that picture?
No, maybe no.
Some junk in that trunk there looks like you.
I think that might be Dan Lang. I think.
Right. So, and on this, I'm over to you.
Well, Carlisle Kestrels, they've pulled out of that, so they're not in it anymore.
Cut. So, Carlisle have been cut.
Yeah, they're gone. Vikings should win that division, realistically, let's be honest.
Pretty comfortably, actually, looking at it now, that should be a pretty comfortable division for Northumberland.
It should.
Unless Gateshead have done something, I don't know.
We might have. We might not have. No, I think Vikings should win that comfortably, if I'm honest. Without me Gateshead hat on. Obviously,
I mean, just looking at it, you've got a bottom
based on like past years and things. Vikings should win that. Then
banter.
I fucking hate him. Who is he? Get out! Get out! I hate him. I hate you, David. I don't really. Thanks for tuning in, David. I hope you're enjoying the show. But
honestly, you won't say it to his face either. He's a big guy.
Do you want to bet? I'd say to anyone, mate. I don't care.
Kieran, I've heard of the idea of 4 divisions and longer playoffs and wildcard, which would be awesome. Yeah, I agree. I like that idea of a couple more playoff games and winning playoff games and it not just being like the Prem, just being a semi-final, getting your ass pancaked off Warriors or whatever. Yeah, I like that idea.
As for obviously Gateshead, they got relegated last time out from Division 1 without winning a game. Was a pretty really, really, really bad year for Gateshead. But you can say that for any team that gets relegated, really, can't you? So they've done shite. Put it simple. I had to play QB, so that's how shite we were.
Rough that.
Yeah, very rough. Fattest QB in the league. Darlington Steam, they're like a new team, realistically. Like, I know they're not new, but they are new still. They're still like beginning, and it's one of them Steam that you don't really know what you're going to get with them. DC Presidents, they're a new team in a sense of that they're finally back in the league after like 6 years of going through associate to come back. So fair play to them. I have spoken to a few of their coaches and I do think that they are going to do pretty decent. Apparently they've got some big D linemen and things. Fair play to them. Great. Morecambe Bay Storm, like I don't really know what they've got. As a division as a whole, I think
Stinks
it's
that.
shite. I think it's
Yeah, it
shite.
stinks that. I wanted you to say it, but yeah, that's a stinker. That
Yeah, it's shite.
humps. Northumberland absolutely spank everyone. Should do. Problem for Northumberland there, you don't beat everyone by 35 points. You know, there's question marks really. Unfortunately,
You've got it. The thing is, all right. I think it's hard to see anything because of the absence that we've had. Like, I know that they've lost a lot of their starting guys that they did have, and
yeah,
it's one of them. Like, I hope they've recruited well. Like, they normally get a lot of guys from like university sides and things, which they haven't been able to do because universities haven't been able to get players in. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
like I said, this year it doesn't really matter for them because they could go out and lose every game if they want to do and just play like backups and whatever all season. But next year they're still going to be in Division 1, so it doesn't make a fucking difference.
Yeah.
But as a division go, I think that's shy.
Honks. Absolutely honks. So anyone from up there probably watching due to you anyway, yeah, your division stinks. Grow up and get a new division basically.
I don't think they're watching due to me. I think most people that are from up this way are not watching due to me, if I'm honest.
And there we go. Another great division. The Batfunnel Mercia division. Don't know where this word's come from. I'm interested to see if anyone can shed some light on that Mercia, what that actually means. Tamworth Phoenix.
I'm sorry, with it. Can I just interrupt?
Yeah.
By him saying he's interested doesn't mean commented because I'm really not. Send him a private message.
Send him a private. I just want to know why they came up with Mercia. I'm assuming it's some relative that there's something to do with it. And I just don't know. John Wise will know. John Wise will know. Tamworth Phoenix, Leicester Falcons, Sandwell Steelers, Crewe Railroaders.
I think honestly, right, that would be in the top level, right, if you took Crewe Railroaders out of it and put them in a different division.
Yeah, and you could easily do that.
Yeah. Prayers and thoughts for Crewe. Yeah.
I'm just gonna pour some liquor out for my homies at Crewe. Boys, it's gonna be a wild ride for you.
Like, I just don't think, like, Bulls missing. Yeah, why didn't they take Crewe out of there and put Bulls in there?
No, I mean,
and then
how could a division? That division, like, never move out that division. Tamworth should win it, but Leicester, who knows? Because
Leicester,
whatever you think,
Sandwell, don't write off Sandwell. Shropshire, they've got some big linemen. They've got a QB that can sling the ball. Like, I don't really. Surge, I think that's a cracking division.
Always okay, aren't they?
Until you put Crewe in, and that drops it down a level for me.
R.I.P. Crewe.
That's not fun for them.
Did Crewe score a point this year? Legit question.
Depends. Do Tamworth decide to put like third string QB and fumbles and goes out the back for a safety or something? Like, that counts, right?
But I think at Tamworth's third string QB that will be better than Crewe's starting QB. Like, as harsh as that sounds, like that.
No, I mean, you still get some decent players, mate. Like, let's not say that like individual player talent. There will still be some individual player talent there, but as a team, they're not very good. And it's the same as us. Like, as a team, we're just not very good at the moment. Do you know what I mean? But it's one of those things where I think take Crewe out of there because you don't need that many teams in there for a second. Yeah. But you could take that out and it would still be in the top tier. You could take them out and you could put Bulls in; it would still be in the top tier.
Yeah, I think it's a shame Bulls missing there. So people have commented, thank you. It was the Kingdom of Mercia prior to England being formed. Huh? I didn't really make sense to me. John Wise came through. Always, Marcia was the modern Staffordshire, Derbyshire, the Westman. Right, well done. Thanks, John.
So is Mercia just like a slang term for shithole? Is that what it is? I'm joking. Don't kill it.
No, I will. So my theory behind the third string to Crewe comment was, I reckon if Tamworth had they're starting two quarterbacks injured or QB1, QB2, I reckon there's a receiver at Tamworth or a more of an athletic player at Tamworth who would do a better job. So there we go. Hard to comment as a
Yeah.
league uses to stats, but remove Surge and Crew, add balls, and make an ultra competitive division. I completely
But
agree.
you know what it is? I think Staffs would be all right in that division.
Staffs are just put out of the side. But again, it's one of those
Staffs
questions.
are a lot closer with Shropshire and.
Knowing how these usually work out, I think Tamworth will play Leicester, Sandwell, and Shropshire. I don't think they'll play Crew Tamworth. I mean,
You'd hope not.
No, I don't think
not.
Because I was looking at when I was at the Titans schedule, we didn't play a couple of the ones at the bottom of the list. So I do think they've altered the fixtures.
All right. So if you're saying Tamworth and Sandwell aren't playing Crew because Sandwell are a Prem team now, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do play them. But even if you say that, they've still got to play Leicester. Do you know what I mean? That's not fair.
Shut up. Tamworth play Crew. Is that what?
No, they don't. No, they can't.
No. Right, someone needs to comment saying Tamworth does play Crew.
You know what it is? I'm going to buy a bullshit bell for here, by the way. I'm going to get a little bell that I can
I'll
ding.
end the show and ring Warren Smart straight away if Tamworth do.
I'll end this show and I'll wait until tomorrow.
Don't say that because I think it's Surge and Crew do play everyone else. That's what. Yeah.
Well, like I was saying, I will end the show and I will wait until tomorrow to get my phone fixed. Then I will phone. I'm not ringing him on my drug dealer.
I do want genuine question. I don't know if David can answer. I know he plays for Tamworth. Will Tamworth literally put out a full team against Crew, or do they just take it as an opportunity to get the backups?
Mate, I normally do this wound up every week, anyways, because something's happening.
This is a.
You know what it is, right? Why wouldn't they play the starters? Whoever deserves to be on the field, surely, they're paying the same subs. We'll get on to subs in a minute, by the way, but we just pay the same sub. So surely you're the better player, unless they're battering them. So
but I think all teams have agreed.
The starters might get the first 10 minutes, and then it's a running clock, anyways.
It's going to be tough. That is tough. And I don't mean to write off Crew. Well, I do because it's just.
It's not fair on them, man. We're not taking the piss out of them. We are a little bit, but
Tamworth. I'd be surprised if Tamworth had a rookie starting their team for the past 3 or 4 years. Not even close to it. Leicester will be very similar, apart from that season where they had a couple of dropouts. Sandwell, these top teams don't have rookies playing for them. They don't have they have unique guys who come and don't get into the team. It's not a joke. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Credit to Crew. Yeah, they could have pulled out. That's a fair point. They're taking.
You know what it is, right? Someone at Crew needs to look after their team and go and tell them that they should not be in that division because that is not fair. All credit to them for staying in it. Yeah, all credit to them for staying in and wanting to do it. But really, it's such an unfair matchup that this shouldn't have to be.
Should we do a Britballin assemble? So any retired player who lives in 40-mile radius of Crew has to go and play for Crew. Just to give them a chance.
Yes.
Britballers assemble.
Yes.
Hey, Pemberton, how do you fancy going to Crew?
Fuck Pemberton. You can fuck off as well.
We'll all go to Crew. We'll run the table with Crew.
Mate, can you imagine? That would be class. If everyone done that, that'd be funny as out, wouldn't it?
I know, yeah. Everyone just gone to Crew's next training session, 150 ballers.
You're putting that in the Met division, by the way, because with them in, I'm not putting it higher.
Yeah, I think there's just such an oversight there.
For the name itself, it should be in stinking, but we'll put it in Met just because.
It's in there because if you would have put Bulls in, John's comments nailed on there. If you put Bulls in and you take the other two out, it's tough.
Adam's in, right? We've rounded up 100 miles. There we go. You're in. Yeah, signing in for Crew.
We're not preferencing there. You know,
Crew. Can Crew do a 0 subs thing for people over 50 miles? If you do that, we've got you with shit ton of players.
Yeah. Crew, someone from Crew, please stand up.
Look at Thomas. Thomas. Look at that.
Sorry, Adam. Looks like you've got a difficult conversation with the OC in the morning, mate.
Oh, hi. Never mind.
Brilliant. Right, next
Funny
division. RIP Crew. Forever. Forever in our hearts.
Who is the next division that we've got?
Scotland B.
Rate
I did that noise because it's another short, small division.
Rate it though.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just all Scotland, isn't it? Like,
you know what it is? If it had been any other team having to do that travel up the Highlands, I'd feel bad. But because they're in Scotland anyways, and we normally have to travel all the way up there, fair play to them. Let them do it.
People aren't putting people don't understand. So, like, I travel from Dunfermline up to the Highlands Stack. It's like 6 hours. Like, it's not a joke. Like, it's a trek. It's not like, oh, it's Scotland. It's not that far. Yeah, it can be.
Yeah, but you can only go at certain times because there's buses and that can't come at certain times. So Highland won't be able to travel to away games unless it's like set in stone. Like, there's no, can we change it to a Friday game or a Saturday game for the Highland? Like, that doesn't happen. They're like, nope, we've got to go in a ferry and we've got to get a coach around at this time. And like, there's none of that. You might as well be on the fucking Isle of Man, mate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
I'm surprised. Has no one ever tried to set up an Isle of Man team?
No, don't even think about it. We're editing this. Nope. No chance.
Yeah, Isle of Man team. Scrap Crew, sorry, you've just lost all your players. We're going to the Isle of Man.
We're going to the Isle of Man. Imagine that. That would be class, wouldn't it? Nah, absolute jokes. That if someone
for me, that's like a meh division, isn't it? It's just nothing.
It is because they haven't got five. They haven't got 5 teams, so yeah, it's a meh division. But
the last little small one.
To be fair, it should be a stinking division, but because they're all Scottish, it goes up in the meh because that's how we like it. No, move it up, keep it up. In fact, with it now, go down. Yeah, put it in stinking.
Yeah.
It looks like a little middle finger up sideways.
No, we'll see. If anything, it's on the bubble. It's on the cut line. So if it looks ugly when we finish, we'll just cut him. Sorry, Scotland B, you cut.
Yeah.
No one from the Highlands is watching. I think they're on a different time zone anyway. So.
And different Wi-Fi, man. Don't know.
Can't. We're making phone calls at this time, so the dial-up won't be working.
Sitting in McDonald's drive-through, complaining that they haven't got the free Wi-Fi.
Sat next to a Premier Inn. Right, Baffa, North East.
That is not North East.
I mean, yeah. Why don't you just say Baffa, Yorkshire? It's clearly the Yorkshire division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they've called that North East. It's not North East.
I like this division.
So do I.
I like it a lot.
So do I. I'd like it more if Yorkshire and Leeds were one team.
Yeah, grow up and get one team. You might be decent then. I'm just going into that.
Let's do it. We're set. You know what it is. We're gonna set one up just for the crack.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Now I rate that division. Sheffield Giants, good team. It was touch and go whether they were going to stay in the Prem. I hear they've got some ballers back playing for them this year.
The Giants, yeah.
They should walk that division realistically.
Realistically, I mean, because it was close otherwise. I think if the Giants team who was out last year, I would have really liked to have seen that then. Because they are unfortunately. I have so much respect and time for the Giants, but they are that proverbial on the bubble to get relegated from the Prem team. So it'd be interesting. Yorkshire have gone down. Doncaster were a former Prem
which
team.
I don't know how. I really don't know how because Sheffield's massive. Do you know?
And they've got 2 great universities there. I don't know. I can't speak. I know these.
I think things are on the up for them though. By the way, because their youth and junior programs are coming on massively as well. So credit to them. Actually, I would like to say right now a big shout out to the Sheffield Giants youth or junior sides because they actually donated to help us get some new helmets for our academy team. So I really appreciate that. Thanks very much.
Big props. So I like that division. I like it a lot. You know, they all. I'd love. I might go and watch that Leeds v Yorkshire game / boxing match, which I'm assuming that would
Why?
be.
Why
What?
would you want to go watch it?
Because Leeds v Yorkshire, they must hate each other. Like Leeds Bobcats was the Yorkshire Rams, and they split off from it. So they must
I know,
just.
but that's it. But you could say the same thing. Gateshead was DC president. DC president was Gateshead, and then they split, and then
I think it's because they used to play for
Vikings was
the Rams,
DC, and that split. And do you know what I mean? Like it happens. Like it's stupid that it happens, but
no, I completely agree.
up here, we're absolutely stupid because people argue with each other about football. Make one fucking team and fix everything. Same with them. Do the same.
Doncaster I know have recruited fairly well, from my understanding, so that should be interesting. So yeah, not the Ravens.
You know what it is? I think having Humber, Nottingham, in Leeds in there keeps that balance there. Having Rams, Mustangs, and Giants, I think Giants will win, but I don't think it'll be blowouts. Like I don't think it'll be massively big. So I think that's a good division. Leeds, Nottingham, Rams. I swear I've had some players all go around them. Yeah, they will have. It's the same up here, mate. It's the same up here. You can speak to 20 or 30 players up here that have all played for Gateshead or DC or Vikings or whoever else. Was it Northumberland Lightning at the time? And you have all this players that do that. Yeah, it's just I'll rate that division though. I'll really rate that division. Again, I think I would say there's too many of them, but for where they're based, like I don't have an issue with it.
Yeah, interbred division. Classic, great Yorkshire comment as well. So fitting that he's from Yorkshire as well. He's from Leeds. I think a good division. I think hopefully Sheffield are better than they've been. That's probably an unfair comment. I know they've recruited well because this was probably the only division I'd lined up where Sheffield didn't recruit well. They could have been toppled by one of them.
You know what, right? I think honestly, right, like. People, I don't know why, but people always seem to forget how good Nottingham's receivers and things are. They've got some quality receivers. I mean, it helps that they've got 3 arms and shit. But apart from that, they all have got some well players with. But I think this is a good division. I rate it, man. Really rate it.
Yeah, I like it for that reason. I think it was the only one where I could see a topple happening. I don't think it will. I think Sheffield will run out. And sorry for anyone from Sheffield watching, but yeah, I think for that reason, I'm happy to. I'm happy to put that in the.
I'm putting that in the class.
I like it up there. For me. Yeah, it's up there for me. We need to be a bit harsher. We're not giving anyone stinking divisions yet.
Yes, Henrik. Yes, we have put you with that. Don't worry, man.
Oh no! I'll just reopen close tab. There we go.
Oh, I thought you broke it.
No, it's all right. Good. BAFANL West. Bristol Academy Aztecs, South Wales Warriors, Birmingham Bulls, Hertfordshire Stampede, Swindon Storm, Worcestershire Black Knights.
Right, here's the thing what we're going to say. Bulls should not be in that division.
No. I don't get it.
Shouldn't be in that division. Get Bulls out of there, put them in the other division. Simple as that. Move. Who was it? Go back to the one with the Bulls in. Who did we say it should be taken out? Was it Mercy? Let's have a look. Who was it that we said could be taken out? Crew. So just swap Crew and friggin' Birmingham.
Don't get it. It was the only one where I don't feel Warren gave us a full answer as well. I don't get it.
Swap Crew in Birmingham, please.
I feel like getting a map up now as well, just to see how far these are from each other.
Do it. Get it up now. Go on. Yep.
Of UK.
Well, no, just type in Crew and just see where the hell it
is. This is what it's come to. Crew. Where are you? Crew, you stinker.
Right, give her a zoom out.
I think I'm in the 50-mile bubble. Am I right?
So we're there. That's closer to Wales and shit than what Birmingham is. So why?
Birmingham's pretty close to Wales.
Swap Crew in Birmingham. Who the feck drew this up like? Sorry,
But
Warren,
then
you know
you've
it's
got,
you.
but then you've got Birmingham, then you've got Crewe travelling down to Bristol.
Right,
Which is
and?
Oh,
But here's one for you. I know Bristol don't want to travel into London with COVID and all that because prices
oh,
will be ridiculous.
that's too far, I suppose. But then Birmingham have got to
How
travel all the way
far is
down to
that?
Bristol.
How far is that? 2 hours, 24 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not far. Piss off, is that far? If that's too far to travel, the only team we can play is fucking Northumberland. Do you know what I mean? Like on a normal season, like shit the bed.
Yeah, but it's not meant to be a normal season, is it? But look, like so Birmingham have got to travel to Bristol and travel 1 hour and 40 minutes. Like for me,
All right.
in a local regionalised but my point is in a
But
local
you've got
regionalised
teams in Birmingham in a different division.
that's what I mean. I agree with you.
Right, so Birmingham should be in that other division and put Crewe in that other one. Swap them.
I think Crewe get more out of that division.
Yeah, of course they do.
They play the Aztecs.
Is anyone from Crewe in the chat here? Can someone tag someone? Does anyone fucking know anyone that plays for Crewe? Can you tag them in here and we'll ask them? I'll invite them in here and we'll ask them.
Yeah, Crewe is in Cheshire. Couldn't be in the West Division. Yeah, Crewe to Bristol.
They shouldn't be in that division. Like
Crewe could have easily came in the North West Division.
That was so posh the way you said division there, by the way. Division.
Yeah,
could have been in the Northwest Division
with the new teams. I think, like I said, I think it's just for numbers. It's a difficult one.
Just swap Birmingham.
No, Birmingham just needs to come out of that division full stop. Once it and just run it as a 5-team division. It's not a very good division. It stinks for me anyway because it's got Birmingham in it and they shouldn't be.
Yeah, the Bristol Aztecs will smash that division. Where are you looking at now?
Birmingham have been screwed over here. Get down to Swindon, lads.
Of course they have.
I don't even know where half these places are.
I do. Black Knights is another place down southwest.
For me, that stinks. That
division. Yeah, the stinking division.
Stinking division.
It's shocking that, if I'm honest. Like, it's absolutely shocking.
I can't. Yeah, I just move Crewe out of that division.
Crewe in a division with Titans B. So which one's Titans B in?
We've not got to it yet, but it'll make sense. I think Crewe should move into that division. Birmingham into that one. They just run as a 5. Yeah. That's a really good point. Just make a small division with Crewe, Staffs, Lee, B, and Storm would have been most appropriate. Yeah, Morecambe Bay Storm, take them out of that big.
Mate, get them out of our division. Fucking take them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then they could have all played each other. Yeah, I agree. It's a really good point. John,
do that. Change the Yorkshire division name to Yorkshire and give us North East. Done.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah. We've solved this. Get Warren on. I'll ring Warren right now, mate.
Get Warren on the phone.
Warren, come in. Yeah, listen here, boy. John Wise has came up with most of it. I've got a bit of a...
See if he answers.
He's not answering anything. He's answering to you after the...
I'm in the bath.
I'm in Bath.
Right.
Baffenhall Southwest. You're going to have to take this. It looks stinking to me because it looks like a
Apache, Raptors, Wyverns, Trojans, Monarchs. Good division. I think that's decent enough. It's their normal division, really.
Competitive.
Yeah, I think it's a good division. Put it in class.
No,
that's their normal division. Man, honestly, that's a good division. Put them in class.
On your end, that one. That's on your end.
The only thing different from that division is that Cornwall have changed the name from Sharks to Monarchs. That's it.
Right.
That's their normal-ish division.
Sorry, we kind of... This is like... Imagine if... I'm sorry if you're watching from any of those teams because we have just absolutely whizzed over it.
Hey, Brit, so wait, go back on that. I'll talk through it right now. I know this division. So Bristol... You fucking know. Bristol Apache, they're like the B team of the other Bristol side. Jurassic Coast Raptors were a new team, probably back 4 years ago-ish. Decent side. Somerset Wyverns are a team that have youth football for free. So if you're in the area, go down play youth football there. That they do for free. They've got a massive squad as well. I've seen it all over their Instagram. It's looking really good. Torbay Trojans. Torbay are a bit hit and miss. Last year they were actually, well, not last year, the year before, they were looking quite decent. They had a lot of Cornwall players in when Cornwall folded, or when they stopped being the Sharks. I think a few of them have gone back to Cornwall now to play for the Monarchs, but we'll see what happens there. Monarch or Sharks as they were, Monarchs now. They've always been a fairly decent team. I think realistically, Apache wins that division. You're probably looking at Torbay, maybe finish second, or Wyverns, maybe. I don't know how good the Monarchs are going to be. Depends about how many players they've got, but it's a toss-up for second between
14,
Monarchs, Wyverns, Monarchs. Yeah,
I suppose in terms of our theory of a competitive division, it don't get much more competitive than that.
It doesn't. I think that's a good division. Really good division.
Well done, Baffa. You got pretty right, I think, so far. You're going to fail your theory test here, Baffa. That's just a bit made up. Wessex.
Not a real word, is it?
Solent Thrashers, Rushmore Knights, Portsmouth Dreadnought, Sussex Thunder, Bournemouth Bobcats.
Good division. Good division.
Solid.
I would like to see Solent be in the Prem division, though. If I'm honest, I know you're doing the local, but they could move up into that London division, I think. But obviously, it is a bit. They could go into the one with the Warriors and Kent and stuff to make it. I would say Thrashers.
I think either way, you're leaving that then with a short division, aren't you? That's the problem.
You two need to retake GCSE geography. I never took it in the first place, man.
Hey, get your webcam on. Get in here. We've got Google Maps on.
Yeah, come and get in.
You can give us a geography lesson next week.
Send them an invite link in.
We learn all our geography off Baffa, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Cool.
If you take me down South State, I've got no chance. I'll be honest with you, mate. Right, you can rank this division. I admit it's my Achilles heel. Anything south of the border, outside of the Prem.
Let me have a look at it then. So I think Solent will win it because they're a quality team. Sussex have always got a good team. Knights,
good media team.
Who's Sussex? Sussex are a quality media team. Send us your highlights, boys. We love them. Rushmore Knights. They were, what were they before? I can never remember their bloody name. Who were they before Rushmore? What were they called?
One of these. Hampshire, Dorset, Wiltshire, and bits of Somerset.
He's from Newcastle, GCSEs. Yeah, mate, didn't do them. I can't remember what they were called beforehand. Farnham, that's it. Farnham Knights.
Thomas Bain coming through like a true champion. Big shout out Thomas Bain. Get yourself a drink on us.
Yeah. But I think that's a really, really good division. Like
John Wise coming through. Wessex is a class division. Some great team, personal rivals. I tell you what, who are we? Who are us mere mortals to agree with the ultimate legend that is John Wise? For me,
mate, I think that is a really, really good division. It should go in class.
Just for John, that.
I'm pretty sure I said it before John did, but cheers, John, for taking the credit.
John can always take the credit on this show. You guys are being very generous with the word class.
We're talking about division, mate. We're talking about. Listen, I'm pretty sure I've seen you do some custom technique. I've got a good picture. I've got a great picture to pull.
You've joined us late here, big dog. You've joined us late. We've explained this. It's about how competitive division is, not necessarily how good the division is. So
we're going to be talking about punting quality later on as well, by the way. So we'll get that up in a second.
We'll get that little snap up. Right, we're down to 2, and then there were 2. I've got a good word for you here. We're on our penultimate one.
Oh, bloody hell.
Scunthorpe Alphas, Nottingham Caesars, Northants Knights, Lincolnshire Bombers, South Links Lightning.
I rate that division, by the way.
Yeah.
I do. I really do. Alphas and Knights, 2 new teams coming in. I think they're going to be decent. Nottingham should win it, shouldn't they? Let's be honest. They should win that
I
division.
know, but this is any division where you say Nottingham should win it. For me, it's just a bit of a meh, to stinking division.
Yeah,
That's
but
where I'm at with it.
we're not going on like we're going on
I know,
quality.
yeah.
But when I'm saying Nottingham should win it, Scunthorpe gotta be like sneaky underdog favourites as well, because they've pulled some talent from all over them.
We don't swear on this channel. We don't swear on this channel, so
welcome to Britballin. Please do not say bollocks. Right? I
Crew
think
could have got in this one.
They could have, to be fair.
Yeah,
I
mean, from what I've heard, Scunthorpe have recruited really well. They've got swaggy kits, which will help people go.
I will never ever write off Lincolnshire on this, by the way. Never ever.
More geography chaos. No offense to the links. Don't you worry about it.
Well, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's have a look.
2.
Not bad.
Woo! Tasty.
An hour and a half. An hour and a half. That's nothing, that.
Yeah, but down south, that's a long way. You got it, like. Do you remember we had the London boys on the show?
Can you go put that back on the screen again? That map thing. Type in Newcastle. No, put it in just for a second. Type in Gateshead to Aberdeen. Type in Gateshead to Aberdeen. Shithole. We don't want to go Manchester. I said Gateshead. Okay.
Oh, it's broke.
Oh, see, that's a fucking screw. By the way, that one there, that one that you just played, my junior team plays that distance this year.
4 hours 51.
Yeah, that's in a car, mate. Trying to coach.
Yeah, we've all done it.
You haven't done that.
Right, wait a minute. Manchester to East
Kilbride.
Edinburgh.
That's not a far trip.
4 hours.
Now then, we're going. See, so why are people complaining about fucking hour and a half?
I know, yeah. That's it, yeah. Well, to be fair, but they did say when we had the London boys on down south, like that is a long trip. Yeah, same as northwest to Edinburgh. Yeah. The Leeds to Aberdeen.
Leeds to Aberdeen, because the roads that you can get on is probably quicker than what we are.
No, it's not. No way.
I know it's not, but I'm saying it is.
This was I think they took 20 lads up. And they won 2-0.
Yeah.
Stinks. 6 hours and a half. Stinks. Yeah. Good luck with your subs that year. Right, anyway, back to this. Decent division. Like it.
Like it. Putting it in the top tier, man. Top tier.
We're going up there.
Can I just say, if anyone complains about a trip of an hour and a half again, like, you can get fecked.
Right, it's going meh for me. I can't put it in the top. I'm going to have to pull rank here. It's not.
What do you mean pull rank?
I've not pulled rank on anything. That's why you've run the show.
Yeah.
They're on the bubble, right?
Just put it in there. Just put it in there. It looks too much like a pistol there. Put it in there. There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Pistol with a flashlight.
Right, which one did we say was going to cut? Scotland B. That stinks. Get down. You're not staying up there. You've spent too long up there. Get out. You was on the bubble. You was messing up. We're now even. So Bath and Northwest, just get there anyway.
Lauren, right? They don't understand the like I don't get it, right? So we always say something up here, right? That we always end up having to travel all over the place, right? But Scottish lads and lasses up there to traveling for teams will happily drive 2 hours to go and play for a team to play for them. Like, I don't get it. Like, that's normal.
Yeah, to be fair, like we have guys. I travel 45 minutes to training. There's guys who live 20 minutes past me. I think there's one guy who travels. We have 3 guys come from Sheffield, which is an hour and a half. And we have
but
guys
I'm 10 minutes away from training, and normally when I go, I'm stuck in 45 minutes worth of traffic.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, that's the difference. We have people who travel that twice a week to training. Like, legit. Like, I think we have a guy come from York, which is, just short of 2 hours to get to training and back. And he comes every Wednesday and Sunday. Crazy. So, yeah. But London, guys, they just don't know. So Adam Cowley does win, Leeds to Aberdeen. Seems to be the longest trip. So, Bath and North West. Adam, I'll let you go first.
Oh yeah, is your Manchester Bees playing in it this year?
They're not. No, Manchester Bees.
They're not. So they've pulled out.
Yeah.
So you got Titans, Nighthawks there too. Close-ish games. You can compete there. Probably compete with the Wolverines as well if they've. In fact, no, I'm going to group them in twos. I'm going to say Titans, Nighthawks, okay. Wolverines, Romans, Spartans, okay. Lee Miners are new. Like, I don't. Because they don't like you, Henrik. That's why. People, why are lads going from Sheffield when you got the Giants? They don't like you, mate. You're scaring everyone away.
No, you've been nasty to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point there. I think the Miners, obviously, it's a new one. I don't think you could have put them anywhere else. The Bees aren't playing this year. I think other than that, it's a good division. I think I just, again, worry for Lee there. I think even...
I like it, right? But...
Are Halton the worst out of those teams? Halton, Lancashire?
Where the hell is Lee, anyways? Like, I'm not... Where's that?
Near Wigan.
Right.
Oh, can you announce his name correctly? It's Henry K. Okay, sorry, Henry K. He might just be joking with... Harry might be just bantering.
I don't care. See what I want, man.
It's my show. It's my show.
See what I want. No, I don't. I think it's okay.
Oh,
I don't think it's as competitive.
Wait for this. Gossip on the horizon. The Wolverines had 12 coaches 2 weeks ago. Now there is 3. The chairman and vice have also resigned. Dum, dum, dum. This does feed into some of the rumours I've heard about.
We're there. What? Yeah, no one gives a shit. No one cares. Jesus, like what? Right, so they had 12 coaches 2 weeks ago. Now there's 3 of them. Like, so where's all
breaking news?
Breaking news: the Wolverines have fucked off a load of people and they've left. Like, great. Like, as long as they pay the subs, they can leave. Otherwise, we're keeping them.
No breaking news.
Hand your kit in and give us your subs. That's all we
want. Is it Lee or Leah? I don't know if it's Lee or Leah. Is that Leah?
I don't know, man.
Right, let's go. Just go. Thank you very much.
He's head coach. Get on. Oh. Yeah, do you invite him in? Lee, do you want to come on the show? Do you want to come on the show?
Lee, come on the show.
Lee, come on the show. I love you, Lee. Come on. Do you want to come and tell me?
You can come and give you gossip if you want, Lee. Everyone couldn't spell. If a Britballin podcast doesn't give a shit. No,
Lee, do you want to come on and tell me? Now I care. Lee, now I care. We're there. I care now. Right. So I care, right?
Yeah, and again, I'm sorry for Adam. Lee, come and give us the gossip.
He wants to come on. Right, stick that in the middle division. Anyways, it's meh. No one gives a shit. Right, Lee. Breaking news.
You stop saying you don't give a shit. I give a shit.
No,
sorry,
it's a meh division.
UK American division.
Scene. It's a meh division. It's not.
I think that's good. There's 5 decent teams.
That's shocking on Lee. Lee shouldn't be in there. Simple as that.
Yeah,
they were like, "Oh, we'll give you a chance. We'll play our B team." That's what the Titans said, and then they were like, only joking. You're just going to be the bitches now." That's what you.
So what we're putting them? Meh. Okay. Yeah. They're in meh. Okay.
Right. See you. Right. Send him an invite link. Get him in, yeah.
You need to do that. That's your job.
I can't, mate. I'd normally do it on my phone. I can't do it.
All right. Lee, we've got, if you give us 2 minutes, we'll send you an invite and you can give us absolute
It'll be in your DMs, mate. Right, so go in there. I think we should have a 2-minute break and then we'll have breaking news from Lee.
No, we can talk about price.
I'm gonna go have a nicotine break right now if he's coming on because this is gonna be fucking juicy as out.
What's his surname?
There's Juicy Hall.
Lee Hall. Hi Lee.
It's like the wrong spelling of Lee and then Hall.
There you go. Lee Hall, message, invite, check your DMs. You're welcome to go on the show. We do go a bit off topic, guys.
Right. If anyone here thinks someone will like the juicy goss, tag them in now. Tell them it's all kicking off.
Just tag loads of Wolverine guys in it now.
Drop them in.
About to go down.
Oh, this is brilliant. I'm devastated. I drank me slush before the show. This would have been... It's one of their moments. Come on, Lee, join. What are you doing?
We're just waiting for Lee to join. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exclusive. We don't often do this.
This
is
why we started the show.
Yeah,
honestly, this is the full reason, so we can get gossip.
Does anybody else? Your screen keeps going like green to me. They do it on yours as well.
No, just your screen, mate.
Okay. Nice, I love that. Night House is still recruiting the M&L players. We have 1 of 3 coaches. Nobody's bothered about. Lee's here. Lee's in the room.
Lee, is he here? Oh, yeah. He's here.
Lee's here. This is the best moment ever.
Get him in.
Lee, welcome to the show. How are we doing?
I'm okay, actually. How are you?
Mate, this is class. Thanks for joining us. So go on. The popcorn's out. The drinks are being poured.
Nice.
The floor is yours,
I mean, do you know what? 99% of the guys are absolutely amazing. It's just, I just got brought in because I was coaching them a couple of years ago, and obviously, I nobody wanted the job, so I just said, "Well, look, I'll do it." But I turned it down 3 times. But they said, "Yeah, you're what we need." But yeah, it's not worked out. So literally 5 weeks in, got 12 coaches with the chairman. It was we had literally 333 years worth of coaching and playing experience with about 29 winning titles as both players and coaches. Some played for Great Britain, some played for Ireland, some played in America, some played for Washington Redskins. So I've actually had some really, really good coaches, and we've all gone.
So what was it, a mutual parting in the ways? I mean, this is what we set up the show for, to find out these things. So what was it, mutual, or was it just not working?
I still got an invested bit in the club as well, because obviously I've sponsored them, actually. My company gave them $5,000
no. Jesus Christ.
But it's okay. It's, as I say, money. So yeah, it was a shame, really, because honestly, they are an amazing, amazing, amazing bunch of lads.
So how, this all just like out of the blue, like you're just like, right, I've had enough of this shit, gone, sort of thing.
Was it you, or was it like they just said we need a different look and different?
Well, that's why we got brought in, because they wanted a different look. They wanted to get to the next level. Yeah. So all I was just doing was trying my best to get us to the next level. I mean, I did actually say to him, I've got a tin of beans in the cupboard longer than I've been coaching American football. However, what I've done for a living for the past 20 years is actually get individuals and make them into teams for global soft drink companies. But the way I was doing it was more of a sales pitch rather than actually, well, all my managerial skills are all transferable. I was going to bring in something completely different. I've actually, I sent my plan, which I'm George feeding it into the club. I actually sent it to my old head coach, who's Tony Softly, and one of his good friends is actually Bill Walsh, and he actually said to me, "That's really, really good. That when are you going to install it?" I said, "Well, I want to drip feed it in. I don't want to give him a massive bombard." So yeah, Bill Walsh actually turned around and said, "That's actually quite good. That." I was like, "Not bad." Well, he said it's all right. I think I might work with it, but it might be too old school.
Yeah, well, I think that's maybe it. Yeah, Bill Walsh, he doesn't have a clue, does he? To be fair,
I mean, we're going to be looking at setting up an Isle of Man team if you fancy coaching.
You want to be the coach.
So what's happened with are the rest of the coaches left with you then, or you said there's 3 left there? What's happened?
Yeah, so with the decision that was made there, the chairman decided that he just had enough, and the vice chairman did the same. So it was like they wanted to kind of move me on, move me back down to being the running back coach. I loved it. I love running back coach. Obviously, I played it for 10 years, Loved it. It's an amazing position, and I was kind of getting some good feedback off the guys. But yeah, it's one of these things. Obviously, it was having my face didn't fit, or it was the wrong thing to do. But yeah, moving up onwards. I'm looking at Plan B. I've always got Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. So because in business, that's what you do. So it's I'm looking.
Been a little bit here from it with your company sponsoring the team, and then they've gone and done it. Like, fuck me, like, Jesus Christ, 5 weeks into a program, and then this has gone on.
I mean, the thing is,
like,
this
pissed me right off.
Yeah, I mean, do you know what? I mean, obviously, yes, it has been kind of like up and down as you would normally would. But yeah, it was one of these things where you could actually try something new. I was thinking, well, do you know what? Let's try a couple of things which are new, which are not in the playbook. And this is the time. This is probably the best time to actually get something out there and say, does it work? No, right? Do you know what? Because I'm not one of these things. If it works, keep it in. If it don't work, I'm not bothered. Get it out. If I had 5 plays that worked, I'm going to just do them. I just want to get the right players on the field at the right time with the right play. And you know what? That is the little bit of football 101. It's pointless running a sweep with a 19-stone guy.
Mate, I've done it at 20 odd stone, mate, and I was fine. I'll do a job for you.
Well, yeah, but it's looking at things that, well, I say slightly differently. It wasn't like, wow, I'm going to change everything. I just want to introduce something new and actually look at, well, in business I call it SWOT, but obviously in the NFL they also call it SWOT. It's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. You look at your strength, you look at what's opposite, beat the man in front of you. Don't bother what's going on over there. Not interested. You should be interested in what's going on over there. Beat what's in front of you. Tell me what the footwork's like at the DB. See what pattern you can do. And we scored 6 touchdowns, 5 of them weren't even in the playbook. And obviously I'm going, yes, he's not even in the playbook. And obviously it was my downfall. And that's what you do in business. You look at your strengths and weaknesses, any opportunities and threats. And if you tick all the boxes, go right on that play. Not that I say it's going to work, but it could. But yeah, it's one of these things. And as I say, I love the club. I played there for 2 years when it was like caveman time. but yeah, I've as I say, the guys are amazing. There's a lot of guys in there that are amazing.
Yeah, no, cultural. Yeah, I think when you try and change these things, it can always be difficult. But look, we appreciate you coming on. It was class to hear your side of things, and thanks for just jumping on, talking to us, and giving your side of the story. And well, hopefully, you'll see some work soon.
Yes.
Works out for you.
Well, do you know what they always say? Obviously, one door shuts, another one. Well, obviously, the door's always ajar.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have.
Classmates.
My ass.
Crew are looking for coaches. Crew will be there.
Crew will be there. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us, Lee.
No worries at all. Take it easy.
Cheers, mate. See you later.
Cheers, mate.
See you later.
That was class. As if he just jumped on, give us the goss. Loved it. There you go, straight from the horse's mouth. That's what's happened.
Well, happy days, and now we've got the answer.
That's it.
I can't believe it, mate. Like, what the fuck? Hey, right. Should we get back on to what we were talking?
I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think that's it. It's brilliant. I think the show just ends there, naturally. I think we've ranked all the divisions.
I want to talk about cost and things, but no, I'm done.
No, that's it. On that note, we'll share that, whatever it was, with everyone, ranking the teams, whatever we've done tonight. We've just got an absolute exclusive.
That's our first exclusive. By the way, if you ever do just want to jump on and talk with us, just feel free. We'll make this like a phone in. Like, this one in, we'll get you in.
That is exactly what we're doing. You know, when the seasons get going, the proper seasons, we'll do like phone-ins and stuff. Yeah, for the class. Yeah,
so we're going to hook up with you guys. UK American football team, we're going to have to jump on with you guys at some point as well. You can get involved. We'll get you on the phone or in the call, whatever the hell this is, on the software. But
thanks so much. I always post in their group and they always let it go. So do appreciate that. Thanks for you guys always trying to make the game better. So thanks very much, guys. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next week. I can't remember what we're doing next week. That was brilliant.
I
See you
can't
later.
remember. See you guys.